Hey, it's Drew again. This one's gonna be relatively short because I don't know the song all the way through, but I know a couple parts of it. This is a hard one. Hardest one of Cynic's catalog. This is from Focus. It's Textures. I'm gonna go play through it and then you can check it out. I'll try to teach you the crap that I know, which is probably wrong anyways. And then this is wrong. There you go. It's freaking hard, and I play it wrong because it's freaking hard. I got the tabs from Cynical Sphere, which is Cynic's website, and tabs are written by them, so I didn't study them hard enough, but if you study them hard enough, you should be able to play them near almost exact as they do. I'll show you real quick the way I play it, but bear in mind this is not remotely close to being even 90% right. but it sounds close enough that it's fun, and it's a great way to kind of a stepping stone to learn how to do it, to then eventually get to the point where you can actually play it. And let me know when you can, so you can show me how. Anyways, so the beginning is 8th on the B, and then 10, 8. So 8, 10, 8 on the E, 10, 8 on the B, I'm sorry, 10 on the B, and then 9 on the G, so, and then, so the last note is the 10 on the B, so. And then it's so then now the B is open. Every other note is the B open. And it's the 10 on the E, 8 on the E, 7 on the E. And so you go 8, 12, 10, open, 13. So you go, and then you go back to the beginning. So you're. Full speed. Okay. And it goes for a while, and eventually it jumps into the main riff. Well, that keeps going. It's good. The song has probably like 5 guitar parts, something crazy like that. Okay, so the first shape is basically mostly based off of minor chords. So you get the minor chord on the second fret on the A, an A minor chord, and you're basically just picking up the notes. So it's second on the A, 4 on the G, 4 on the D, 3 on the B, and then down 4 on the G and the D. So that's the same pattern every single time. It's the way it jumps, so it goes down, dun, 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 the way that jumps, it's the same every time. Same chord, just with the E instead of the open E instead of the second fret on the A. So. And then this time it changes. You're on the second fret on the E, and then you go just straight forward and backward instead of the jumping. You just do the straight up and the straight down. And then the last note is the second fret on the B. So you're. So the whole thing is. And then back to the twice, and then straight up and straight down. So that's the entire pattern for the whole thing. It's twice the jumping, and then once up, straight down, twice the jumping, once up, straight down, all the way through. So slowly. And then same shape, but now it's on the third fret. On the E. Next thing is just the open A, which you let it ring. And you open E, hammer on, well, not really hammer on, but open E to second fret on E. And then that actually. I'll show you. Slowly. And the next set is 9 on the D, and it's the same pattern, the jumping thing. So it's 9, 11 on the G, 12 on the D, and then 10 on the B. So the next one is 10 on the A, and then it's just a minor scale rundown. 12, 11, 10 on the G, and then 12, 11 on the D. So, and you just do the same thing, but you're going to be on the 9th on the A, and then you start on the 10th or 11th fret on the G. It's the same rundown, so it's and then it's the same chord, the first chord, but you go this is all from here on out is pure speculation because I'm not 100% sure. This is where I stopped studying the tab so hard because I got bored kind of. So I think he goes just like the other chords at the beginning, but he's doing that while things are going on behind him. That doesn't make it sound like he's doing that, but that's what I think he's doing because it works out the timing. So. And basically you're just following the same chord pattern as lower. And then I think he just goes right there, which is 11 on the G, 10 on the B, 11 on the G, 12 on the B. So, and then same thing, 12 on the A. Back down there. And then it's same thing. That thing. And then here I think he goes. Here he go. I know for a fact it's 12 on the A, 11 on the G, and back to the 12 on the A, and then 9 on the G, and he just goes. I think the second note is just open on the A. That's the only way to let that note ring out, unless you're. Which you might do. That's just how I do it. I leave the A open. And then you same run. You stop the breathe. and then it's 3rd fret on the A, slide to the sorry, 3rd fret on the E, slide to the 5th, and then 7th on the A. The top 2 strings, the E and the B, get the 5th fret. So kind of pop it, backstroke, that funky. And then it's open on the B, 5th fret on the G, 8th fret on the B. So. Next one is 6 on the A, 6 on the A, 7 on the D, 5 on the G, 7 on the D, so the whole thing is, and then you slide 7 to 9 to 7, and then down to the 5, so the, so the whole thing is. This is 12th fret on the E and the B, to slide to the 13th to 12th, so, and then 10th, so, and that's the same thing on the G and the B, 10 to 12, and then it's the same thing, but you're on the 9th fret on the D and the G, down to the 7th fret, and then you slide up on to the 14th, and then to the 12th, and then you put your pinky down on the 17th on the B and the E, and play that chord. So. Sorry. So the whole thing is. Full speed. Sorry. There I kind of hammered on. I kind of cheat. But I think it slid. And then you repeat that. And there's shit in between that he does that I haven't learned yet. And eventually gets to the chord, which is 7th fret on the A, 7th fret on the D, and then 9th fret on all the rest. That chord. And then this, it's probably not right, but I'm guessing. It's the 10 on the A, 12 on the D, and 12 on the B, and you're kind of muting the G with your ring finger. So, and I kind of just move the shape up and then back down. So, and then this is definitely wrong, but it works. Octave on the D and the B string, starting at the 5th fret, so that would be 8th fret on the B, I mean. I kind of just slide it up 2 frets, bring it down, and then that first chord backward. So. You repeat that twice, and then this part, I know from the tab, is kind of that whole tone, that weird whole tone power chord, but not really. It's, let's see, 8th fret on the E, 7th fret on the A, 9th fret on the D. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then back to this. Just once, then you do the same thing. I know this part's right. It's 14 on the A, 11 on the D, and 12 on the G. And then you jump up that D, the G string. You bring it from G string, from the 12th to the 13th. So this is the bass solo. So while the bass solo is going on, you're doing this, kind of matching the drums a little bit, creating atmosphere. And there's some distorted guitar stuff that starts, and then the chords are 5 on the E and the A, and then 7 on the D and the G. And I think he holds it for longer than I did when I played, so it's, and then it's just an F power chord with that octave there. And then 5th fret power chord with the octave. 7th fret power chord with the octave. So I think the whole thing is. And then it's the 10th fret on the E power chord with the octave. I think it's 12-11, 12-11 on the A, and then 13 on the E. And I think then it's 9 and 10 on the D. So. But it might be wrong. And the same chords again, but half the time. Same thing again. And then back to the chord. You repeat. And then. If you listen after the first 2 times, you kind of change the pattern slightly. You add one more note, so you go. And then it's just that beginning riff again, but way slower. So, yeah, that song is ridiculously hard, and I don't know a quarter of it. And the quarter I do know is probably ass backwards. But stepping stone, kind of learn the gist of, and then go get the tabs and watch how they really play it and learn it for yourself the right way. And then teach me. Good luck.